I recommend watching the whole video before commenting today. It's a little bit of a shit show today. I got an email from Songtrust saying that Beatstars Publishing said they did a counterclaim with my beat. This is my beat. I never registered this beat with Beatstars Publishing. But Songtrust said, "Hi Athanasios, I hope this email finds you well. Songtrust was recently notified that the below song has gone into conflict due to Beatstars Sony ATV claiming they currently administer your share of the songs in question. Songs in conflict. Lo-fi vibes are aesthetical, which is this beat right here. I never registered with Beatstars, only with Songtrust. The contract publisher provided us proves the ownership for the works in conflict and supports that they have the right to publish the work. Unfortunately, the contract with publisher predates your agreement with Songtrust, so we have removed the songs from your account. We have also attached publisher documentation to this email for your review. Best wishes, Songtrust copyright team." The person that wrote this email has some mistakes. It says that "I hope this email finds you well. Songtrust was recently notified that the below song has parenthesis s song parenthesis have gone isn't correct, has gone, and then on the copyright team the word copyright is copy IRGHT. So, but the email of Songtrust is disputes@songtrust.com. I don't know if I'm talking to a scammer, but how does this scammer have my contract with Beatstars? They have everything, the whole they have the whole deal, the whole shit. So they attach my my contract with Beatstars. So I don't know why am I cracking, my voice cracking. So basically the contract with Beatstars is exclusive, okay? When I signed with Beatstars, I did not know, but it says here, it says publisher writer had be irrevocably grants to publisher and its designees the exclusive right. The term is defined below, and so basically Beatstars doesn't like that I'm registering my music with other publishers because they have my signature and on February 2021, which is 2 years ago, that they have my exclusive rights to the music. So this show that I mentioned is first I did not know. My English isn't good. So for the people that, when I say my English isn't good, I mean my English is, I can communicate with someone like I'm doing this video, but when it comes to formal things and law things and how you say, when it comes to things like exclusive, I did not understand that word. And I went and signed with Beatstars Publishing, Songtrust, TuneCore, Centric. So Centric at first said we have counterclaims, you have other publishers, so I said remove all my songs from Centric. So that happened. And then I did the same thing with Songtrust. But then this sitso started happening now, because I thought I'm gonna get over with. I thought about registering other songs with Songtrust, because Songtrust has a faster content ID than Beatstars and TuneCore also, but that doesn't mean anything. I wanted to show another thing here. I posted this beat in May 31st, 2018, and then I got an email from AudioMac saying Watching by Karlhto was removed. So it says they removed it because of a DMCA takedown request, or because it violated our terms of service. So someone, maybe, I don't know what, I will try to Shazam the beat, maybe someone stole it. I tried uploading on YouTube, no content ID, so I don't know what's happening there. The beat is from 2018. So this was happening when I was trying to make this video, and I got an email from AudioMac. Then before I wanted to make this video, I got an email from Songtrust saying, basically Songtrust tells me that they cannot represent me anymore, and I have a lot of songs. Damn, this cracking. I have a lot of songs with Songtrust, so I recommend you just use one publisher. I did not know. Someone had told me that Beatstars publishing is exclusive. I don't know how long the contract is. I don't know how many years it is. I don't have anything against Beatstars. I signed with my own will, and nobody forced me to sign an exclusive deal. I just did not understand how things work at the time. Now I do, from all this stuff. Renew for successive 1 year. So it says, the term of this agreement shall commence upon the effective date and shall continue for 1 year from the effective date. The initial term shall automatically renew from successful 1 year extension periods, each an extensive period, unless otherwise terminated by either party by providing notice. So they're saying the only way I can publisher, its licenses shall have the sole and exclusive right to collect for a period of 1 year following the expiration of the term in the United States, and for a period of 18 months and all parts of the territory outside the United States. All monies earned during the term. So 8 months is like a year and 8 months, yeah, or 6 months. So now we have 2023. It's like 2 years since I signed with Beatstars. So basically, Beatstars is saying I cannot use them anymore if I want to. I just need to email them. But I got a good thing going with Beatstars Publishing. I have a good thing going. Just Beatstars doesn't like that I went and paid for Songtrust $100 and upload my music there. Like, look how many videos Songtrust represents me. Wait a minute, I can go logged in show you. First you can, no, let's see this screen right here, and I can show you my stuff. So Beatstars, Songtrust has claimed 8,000 videos. It's gonna load here, 8,000 results, okay, on YouTube. All these videos gonna get removed from Songtrust either, and now this is gonna happen. I need to find which songs are registered only with Songtrust, because I don't know, there are not many songs, but there are some of the songs. And then the other shit shows happening. I registered with Tula's Publishing, the company that has partnered with BMG. Then I went and paid in TuneCore, and even songs with TuneCore that only with TuneCore, like this song right here, the Greek rap song, TuneCore Publishing, Beatstars is gonna notify TuneCore and say, no, we have an exclusive deal with this guy, and we represent him. So the content ID here is gonna get messed up because when you remove something, the YouTube AI says, okay, let's remove it. The same thing happened with this beat right here. Content ID got removed, and I went on Venice and registered with Venice because I thought something happened, and then Content ID was there, Even if Content ID got removed, Sony still had it. And sometimes I go in my beats and get panicked and I say, oh, Content ID removed, so I register the beat again with another name. So it's a whole shit show. I could have done this with this beat, name it another name, give it another SRC code. So for the people that don't understand, when you make music and distribute it, you need to do some research, and that's why I'm doing this video, to tell the people that they want to do music. If you're using a clear samples and clear, like let's say if I sample this song by Dilo Karlhto, okay, and I made a lot of money with the melody, Sony goes and investigates what's happening there. That's what happened to me, but everything was good because my melodies was good. But if you do something that isn't good on the book and Sony finds out, you not get your money. That's why you see a lot of people saying they dropped me. I did not get my $2,000. They're scammers. I did not get my $2,000. I don't know. Maybe those people have the reasons, but most of the cases is because producers use an unclaimed. You can go anywhere on YouTube and type sample library. Like I was having a discussion with guys on YouTube. I don't remember which video was it. They were making topped 60s, let's say, soul samples, and I comment, I wish I could clear the samples. Like this here, you can see on the Content ID maybe. So basic. So this is copyright material, but even if it doesn't have Content ID right now, you see. But if I go make a hit song with this melody and I register with Beatstars Publishing, Beatstars and Sony, they're not stupid, okay? They can see that I'm using. The people on Sony and Universal and other major companies from the 1800s, they know this stuff. From the beginning of copyright licensing, the music is a business. They know their artists and the music. You cannot fool them. You think Sony uses a Content ID? No, they use other stuff to track down. My main concern now is that all my set is gonna get taken down from Songtrust, from TuneCore, from Tula's, and then like this beat right here that I did not register with Beatstars Publishing. Not this beat. I have to register with Beatstars Publishing because I read, and the same thing happened with my lo-fi beat that has success. I registered with Songtrust, and then I thought, no, let's drop it. So I emailed Songtrust, and they say, okay, we're gonna drop it. But I did not do the same thing with the rest of the songs, because I was like, but some of the songs are only registered with Songtrust, so let's not remove everything. But now I did not avoid anything, so you can see here that you don't see lo-fi aesthetical. It's lo-fi cozy vibes, it's other things. Like this song right here, it's It's a song that someone used my beat, did not give me any credit. I was asking for 10%. They used my beat. Someone stole my beat and they gave it to the rapper, and the rapper put Content ID on the beat, and the rapper didn't know that I made the beat. So maybe he whipped the guy, kicked his ass, but that doesn't solve anything. The beat, his song still has Content ID. So I went with Sony and claimed it. He didn't offer me any royalties, to give me any royalties. I did not ask him to split any royalties. Do I have to do everything? He thought the way I spoke was hostile because I thought he stole it. He called me hostile. So the same thing happened with this beat right here. Jimmy Fallon, Catalan, not Jimmy Fallon, some other dude named Alfredo or something stole my beat. Like this beat right here, June Amen, Mir Fontaine used that, but it was a free for profit. The artist asked me, can we use it? And I said okay. But then I said, why I have a major artist using my beat. Why can I make any money from it? The beat that it doesn't have a lot of plays on Spotify. Has 11,000 plays, but maybe they can play it in the radio someday or some country. Like my beat played on MTV. Like you can get synced anywhere without even someone asking you for. And my main reason doing free for profit beats, I got credit. It says Karlhto, produced by Karlhto, and I know Sal Crosby, the artist that got my beat, won't be satisfied with that I register on Beatstars Publishing. But I can tell him that I register. If he complains, we can update the royalties. But if we go to the beat, to the song they made with my beat, it's the beat that I'll show you, the dang, that I did not know has Content ID. So it doesn't have Content ID right now. The main reason I was doing free for profit beats is to make some money. Like I did not ask for Saul percentage of the royalties. At the time I was just giving away free beats to get exposure, so people can put my producer name on their song. But that isn't enough. Even producers want to make some money. So I was doing beats to make some money, and then I thought, okay, someone told me when someone steals your song, you can register with your publisher. But now it's unfair for Saul and Mir Fontaine that I'm registering my creation because I told Sal he can use my beat. But that was like years ago. Like that was 3 years ago. I don't think he'll mind now if I'm taking some money from a song that is made 3 years ago. And the right thing to do is, when you make beats, tell all the terms and conditions. Don't say to the artist, just use it, and then you I did not know. If I knew Mir Fontaine is gonna sing on my beat, I would say to Saul, like at the time Mir Fontaine didn't have so many listeners, and he was quite big, but he didn't have so many listeners and streams. And I think he worked with Cardi B too. I think I heard something like that. And the same thing happened with another beat of mine, like Kid S. Kid S asked me he can use my beat. He made a song now with Pofu, and that's not my beat. My beat is this one. But Kid S doesn't do publishing and stuff like that. With some artists, they don't do publishing. They just use free for profit beats, and they just do their thing for the sake of music. But with people like me, when I started making music, I did not understand. Someone had to explain to me, register your music with a PRO, with a performance organization, rights organization. So Kid S just uses DistroKid, and I asked him, can I have 10% after he distributes the song? So I'm getting some money from DistroKid from his song. but he doesn't do publishers. And I told him one time on Instagram, you have to license your shit, like publishers and stuff. Like if Pofu, I don't know if Pofu registers his songs. Pofu is a famous lo-fi artist. Like, look, Deathbed has 1 billion. Like I got someone working with Pofu that has 1 billion plays, on Spotify. And I think Deathbed is registered with a publisher. Like Kid S follows me on Instagram, and he made a song with Pofu, And yeah, you can call me an asshole and I'm a scammer that I claim, but it's still my beat, even with other people using it. Just because I changed my terms doesn't mean that I have to give it away and call it a day and say, well, at the time and 3 years ago was like that, and so take it. You can find songs like, look, if you type J Dilla Life, this artist used TuneCore and BMI in stealing all the royalties from J Dilla, and the artist isn't a major artist. Has only 62, and then if we go on Spotify, has like 45 listeners. Let's see. Yeah, and he uses the instrumental from J Dilla, and J Dilla sampled Miles Davis. He sampled this song. What song was it? Yeah, this one, Blue and Green. So he's making money from Miles Davis, that artist with 45 listeners, and J Dilla. But the thing with J Dilla and sampling, J Dilla and his publisher, because J Dilla was a major producer. When I'm talking about major producer, I mean like Dr. Dre, Kanye West, this type of level of major producing, where like you're in a major label. That's what I'm saying. So he collects from Miles Davis and J Dilla. Even artists like Logic, who love J Dilla and they're using J Dilla beats. Like the song with Logic, this is J Dilla beat, yeah. And around here, this is the beat I was talking about, the live beat, And that artist collects from Logic too, because the AI doesn't understand. So Logic collects from J Dilla collects from Logic, Miles Davis collects from J Dilla and Logic. All those people, all those publishers, all those companies collect from everyone because they have cleared the sample. But guys like Lambo, Phil, they have 4 or 5. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but most cases, if I'm talking about me personally, if I buy a sample pack that has unclear samples from a producer that is asking for royalties, and I contact the producer, email the producer, okay, let's split royalties, but the producer says, sees my Spotify, they have 900 listeners, they're gonna laugh and they're gonna say, why are we gonna make some cent? We're gonna make 10 cents from his song, 5 cents from his song. But if an artist like Mir for 10 or Logic spoke with the producer, I'm talking about samples that there are producers on YouTube and the internet that make their own samples. I'm not talking about Miles Davis samples, and they sell it, and they're asking for a fee, royalties. What I'm saying is, I don't think Lambo Phil cleared this sample, okay? Because I was talking in my other video, when you want to clear a sample, both parties have to benefit from you. If you have 45 listeners and 900 listeners, they're not gonna make any money from you, so they're not gonna even email you, email you back. And the main thing that I did this video wasn't about Lambo Phil or the stuff, but I went around another conversation. I'm upset because Beatstars Publishing is saying no, we won't. We own all his publishing stuff, even if he doesn't register with us and he registered with Songtrust, TuneCore, Centric. It's exclusive. Someone had told me it's exclusive with Beatstars Publishing. And also on the email, Songtrust said because you signed with Beatstars Publishing first, we cannot claim you. So if I had registered, my understanding is if I had signed with Songtrust and then signed with Beatstars, Songtrust would terminate my Beatstars thing and collect. So whatever publisher you pick, they're gonna pick you first. They're gonna pick them first, unless you email the publisher and say drop me off. And I think you have to stay for 2 years or 3 years with the publisher before, whatever the contract is saying. So now, the songs that I have with where is the songs? Here are the songs. Am I showing my screen? Okay. Why it's stuck? So I have quite a lot of songs. Let's go and see how many songs I have registered with Songtrust. And I emailed the people, the Songtrust team. Okay, it's lagging. I need to change scenes. Go back. Okay, look, I have 500 songs registered with Songtrust. So by the time I don't know, maybe it's gonna take them fast. Okay. What I'm saying is, Beatstars gonna say to Songtrust, there's a counterclaim to every song of Karlhto's. Drop all the songs. Removed all the songs from the platform, Songtrust platform. That's what and I needed some time to understand. But one advice I give to you when you're talking to someone about business, don't write an email before acknowledging things. I wrote like 5-6 emails to Songtrust replying to my email because I did not understand. I wasn't being rude or anything. I was just confused and upset. But now I got the things in line, so yeah. I will just use Beatstars Publishing. And I lost like $200. $100.75. Like Songtrust costed $100 and TuneCore costed and now it's a shit show because songs like the Greek song, where is it? The Greek song, where is it? Yeah, I saw the Greek song earlier is with TuneCore and TuneCore Publishing. Like, you see here a lot of publishers like this song, Logic song, because Sony created this thing. I also had registered with a lot of publishers, but mainly Sony. A lot of people ask me about what's, maybe I'll also make a separate video, what's União Brasileira de Editora de Música. That's my Greek accent there, Greek. And it's Sony, but it's in Brazil. That's Sony represents the region there. So Solar, I think Solar, yeah, it's in France. So bottom line is that use one distributor and one publisher, okay? So you can have all your revenue in one account. That's all for me. Bye.